First up here at 11, when this 16-year-old girl went into cardiac arrest during a workout, bystanders jumped into action to save her life. Her story and others inspired a new law in Florida that requires certain heart screenings for all high school athletes in Florida. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen spoke with her dad, and Jordan, he says this new law will definitely save lives.
Yeah, Chris, starting next year, Florida high schools will be required to have their athletes get an electrocardiogram, or EKG, before they step foot on the field. It's a test that can assess heart health and diagnose heart conditions. For some, it's a test that can be a lifesaver. Former high school softball player was 16 when her dad describes how a day at the gym took a scary turn.
She got on a treadmill, and within 5 minutes of running on the treadmill, a light jog, my daughter collapsed and basically dropped dead from sudden cardiac arrest.
Thankfully, her dad, Sean Sema, says gym goers jumped in. One gave her CPR and used a nearby automated external defibrillator, or AED device, to revive her.
This group of non-medical bystanders saved my kid's life. It took 15 minutes for the ambulance to get there. And she would have died.
As Sema explains, his daughter had an undiagnosed heart condition, but had she underwent an electrocardiogram or EKG test, it may have detected it, allowing her to get treatment to prevent something like what happened.
When an EKG is done correctly, and that when an EKG is read by something called the international criteria, that you will pick up anywhere from 70 to 95% of these heart conditions that kill our children.
Sema is part of the organization Who We Play For, a nonprofit aimed at eliminating preventable sudden cardiac death in young people through affordable heart screenings. Sema and the organization worked with Florida lawmakers to pass Florida Senate Bill 1070, requiring all high school athletes in Florida to get an EKG before they play. Governor DeSantis signed the bill into law in June.
It was absolutely amazing. I think this is the start of something very special. We have to implement this very, very carefully.
The law makes Florida the first state in the country to require all high school athletes to get an EKG.
The child with the deadly heart condition that goes home and goes to bed and dies in his sleep or dies on the shower floor. These are the kids that we can protect and save with, a simple test.
And also part of that law will require every elementary, middle, and high school in Florida to have at least one AED on campus. The law is set to take effect at the beginning of the 2026-2027 school year. Chris?
Yeah, simple test seems like a no-brainer, and it will be interesting to see if other states follow Florida's lead and pass a similar law. Thank you, Jordan.